Man, it's been quite some time there, 12th man and others. We have had to wait 2 weeks for this matchup since our last game, but this is definitely one of those games that is worth it. I can't remember the last time we played in a Monday night game this big or hyped up. Obviously, this is a game of two playoff-bound teams, and both of us are leading our own divisions. Respectively, the Saints are definitely a better team than they were last year. The fact that they had almost the worst defense in history last year to where they are this year shows how much they missed Sean Payton, and getting Rob Ryan was crucial for them. Anytime you have Drew Brees, your offense is not going to be that bad. But the Saints are still not as good as we, the Hawks, are. You remember the whole 2010 playoff game? We were a bad team compared to them. 10-point underdogs at home, and yet we still came out and put a whooping on the Saints. And we literally ran around, through, and on top, as well as over the Saints. Going from that game to now, our team is vastly improved compared to the Saints, almost staying as they were in terms of who the better team is. Anyways, my first matchup is of the two shortest QBs in the NFL, Brees versus Wilson. This will be the first time since the Pro Bowl last year that these two have met, obviously the first time playing against each other. Wilson won't be puppy dogging Brees like he did at the hotel during the Pro Bowl last year. Brees obviously has more passing yards and touchdowns than Wilson. That's what happens when your team isn't a run-first team like the Hawks. But Wilson has a better QB rating than Brees. Hell, he's only the second player to Peyton Manning since Week 8 of last year in passer rating. Some of you probably say, "Oh, Wilson can't keep up with Brees. It's not even going to be close." And you're wrong. I'd like to see Brees come back when he's down 21 and win. Hell, you guys lost to the Jets. The Jets. Who loses to the Jets? That's something we definitely wouldn't do. And I'm damn sure all the times Brees has lost, that he has lost by 7 points or more. Because Wilson sure hasn't. Every loss that Wilson has had, it's been no more than 6 points. He keeps us in every game, no matter the outcome. My second matchup is the Hawk defense versus the Saints offense. Last time you played us, we had one hell of a shootout. But as I said earlier, our defense has improved dramatically. Nowadays, there is no way we would give up nearly 40 points regardless of what team we played. We didn't do it against the Packers, didn't do it against the Patriots, we didn't do it against the Redskins. The Colts did come close though, not gonna lie, but we had to go on the road to them. Now the Saints obviously aren't any of those teams, but that still doesn't mean we'll give up 40 to you again, especially with our current defense. To score that amount, you actually need a running game to complement your pass game. 97 yards a game, we almost get 150 a game, and that's how we were able to notch 150 points over a 3-game span last year. Let's see the Saints do that. My third and final matchup will be Lynch versus the Saints defense. Once again, going back to that playoff game, Lynch was able to run you guys down for 67 yards, and the final nail in the coffin for that game. But again, a lot has changed. I give you credit. You have improved on defense. Big reason why you guys are 9-2. When you guys give up nearly 112 yards rushing a game, and we get 150 yards a game on the ground, we're going to make you pay. I mean, Lynch practically has as many rushing yards by himself this year than your entire team does. I wouldn't be afraid to say he could possibly get 200 yards rushing this week. Make it so Adrian Peterson isn't the only one to do so. So in the end, a few predictions I want to make. Look for Golden Tate to get all the receiving touchdowns. He's the only one to score the 2 Monday night games where Wilson has been our QB. But Lynch should be able to get a score or two. Oh, and I predict there will be at least one earthquake. Or, should I say, beastquake. With all the factors that are involved in this game, what with us being at home, Drew Brees unable to play worth a shit in any outside environment, the 12th man setting a new noise record, Wilson never losing at home, the #1 seed in the NFC playoff race, and it being a primetime game, I'm not afraid to say the final score is going to be the Hawks 50 and the Saints 20. Anyways, that's my prediction. I will see you guys next week.